For almost all new players to fighting games, one of the biggest and most challenging obstacles in learning how to play is all the special moves that you got, right? Everyone wants to be able to do these big moves, do all these big cool things, and not miss them. But for many people, the inputs that you're given are just unintuitive and unnecessarily difficult to learn. With all that said, I, Johnny Man, am here to try and simplify the special inputs of Dragon Ball FIGHTERZ so that new players will be able to pick up the game and land their special moves consistently. In Dragon Ball FIGHTERZ, or as we in the community call it, DBFZ, there are only 2 special inputs that we use. In other games like Street Fighter or Tekken, there are much more difficult and diverse inputs, so that's why this game is relatively beginner friendly. So the first input that we're going to be talking about is pretty easy, and most of you could probably figure it out on your own. It's just the down special. It's not very hard, you just down special, but you just have to make sure that you do it quick enough so that everything comes out. You press your down, and your special button. Make sure that everything comes out all nice. With that said, we don't really need to be talking about this one because this isn't the main issue that people have with the game. Since most characters don't even have the down special like Super Saiyan Goku here, he just has his Ki Blast. It's not a special, you could just hold down and do it. So Vegeta here, he also doesn't have a down special. He just down, he just gets his normal Ki Blast that you could get normally, right? So definitely every character has this next input, the quarter circle input. Just to prove it, I'll show you. Goku has one, Tien has one, Cell has one, Goku Black has one, Base Vegeta has one. Everyone has one of these inputs. So it's very important to be able to know how they are because they're some of the most useful things that you can have in this game. In anime games in general, we have a system called the numpad notation that's based on a numpad on your computer keyboard, and we use it to describe your inputs. So you have a 236 special, or you can have a 214 special. All that really means is like a 236 is a forward quarter circle and a 214 is a backward quarter circle. And using these numbers, we can simplify what you're actually supposed to do for these inputs. So for the 236 input, you would press 2, meaning down, 3, meaning down forward, and 6, meaning forward, and then press your attack button. But once again, you have to make sure you do it quick enough. Right. So the same thing goes for 214. You have 2 is down, 1 is down back, and 4 is back. Right? It's pretty easy, right? Or it seems pretty easy. But it can be a bit tougher than it sounds. Being able to pull these off at any moment in time during a match can be hard. And if you haven't ingrained it into your muscle memory, it'll feel impossible at times. The key to this is drilling. In order for you to consistently pull off these special moves at the end of a combo or in the middle of a game, is you just keep doing them until it feels natural. That may seem like a cheap answer, but trust me, it won't take you that long to get these down if you go really hard at it. Honestly, just 1 hour of trying and getting it should definitely be enough to pull it off at any time. Unfortunately, fighting games do take a bit of effort outside of the main gameplay in order to improve. Many people do not like the idea of going into a training mode like this one to learn a combo or learning a setup because they want to play against other people. Of course you would want to play against other people, that is the draw of fighting games. But you'll get to a point in your online matches or your ranked matches where your opponents have practiced their combos and they have practiced their setups, and you won't be able to beat them on your first try, your second try, maybe even your 10th try. This will feel discouraging. Losing always feels bad no matter how close the game was. However, if you put in at least a few extra hours of offline practice, the improvement you will notice will be super drastic. You might even feel like a god for a while. But then the next online player comes along, kicks your ass. Now it's back to training mode. A couple of extra things is that if you go into the pause menu and scroll down, you can see a special move list, and that'll show you what all your characters can do.